And now a chance to run it. And that's McClellan straight ahead. And on 2nd and 6, they'll do it again behind a huge offensive line. And a hole made to the outside by McClellan, who finally gets wrestled out after a pickup of 20 by JASE.
Blocking up, getting a body on a linebacker. Kendrick Law also coming across with a great block as well there for JASE McCLELLAN. Who has taken a huge step this fall camp.
McClellan on the handoff. Iteration, 2nd and goal now. Big fella's trying to clear some space, and McClellan can only crawl forward.
They have the meat.
Listen, he's not out there eating Rodney Scott's, but out to lunch, yeah, that's how you would describe it.
3rd and goal, bounce to the outside, and McClellan splashes in. Alabama with another 3rd down conversion of the night.
Strong up front and just great vision by JASE McCLELLAN. Sticks his head down there, nothing there, keeps his feet alive, finds that green.
Quarterback since 19. And Tua, here's a handoff to JASE McCLELLAN, and that will likely take us to for Coach Bowden 1981. 3rd and short. And a little bit of pressure in the backfield, but a sneak through for the first.
He ends up making that play to put him on their 1-yard line.
JASE McCLELLAN, part of that running back rotation, the best all-around back in this team. And for 3 in his debut. No Bama quarterback had ever done that in a game. He ended up the middle again, and McCLELLAN moves the chains. 2 plays. They pick up about 4.
Broughton, they rotate a number of guys to stay fresh in the inside.
2-back look. Roydell Williams joining McCLELLAN, and they flip it instead of the edge, and that's McCLELLAN showing his versatility. Excellent pass receiver, and it's another 1st down.
Burton downfield. If he looked downfield, he saw wide open. Burton got behind cover. Downfield. If he looked downfield, he saw wide open. Burton got behind cover.
Handed off McCLELLAN. So McCLELLAN bangs forward. Still running. He's running hard tonight into Texas territory at the 49.
.360 pounds. Good job of holding him there, and then some tough running to is trying to get rotate some fresh bodies on this field.
And Bama running some tempo here. McCLELLAN has a crease, and he's going to be knocked down, but not before they move the chains again inside the 25. Catalan stopped him. McCLELLAN tries to bounce it. He works hard to fall forward for about 3.
Remember, Allen straight runs, and they move the ball down the field. Deep ball. It's a simple read, and he can show you the arm strength.
Looking for this wide receiver group to break out and have an impactful season. Bond is one of the best deep threats, and now McCLELLAN, a 1st down run. Good determination and make something of it.
I mean, he runs hard. McCLELLAN, a guy again, has been around. He's from the state of Texas. Look how determined he is. I mean, he is using everything that he has to keep spin around. He's from the state of Texas. Look how determined he is. I mean, he is using everything that he has.
Defensive line as well.
And it starts with the center's snap right there. Perfect, right on the money.
There goes JASE McCLELLAN, bouncing it to the numbers. Outside, in front of the Alabama bench, all the way out to the 44-yard line, picks up 19.
one thing Alabama wanted is obviously on the line of scrimmage. You see them bring the motion, and JASE McClellan rides the wave. And look at that big gaping hole in the middle of the defense. Exactly what you want if you're Alabama.
Buckner a swing pass. McClellan, blockers out in front. A little jitterbug move to midfield.
They are definitely into it and surprised that their South Florida Bulls are winning this game.
McClellan shakes and bakes to the outside. With a stiff arm. He's got a first down. Has now replaced Tyler Buckner. So Ty Simpson goes to work, handing off to McClellan. Bounces it outside with a stiff arm at the 20, at the 15. Still on his feet. First and goal for Alabama after a gain of 17.
You're going to see it right here. JASE McClellan rides the wave, stiff arms the man, keeps his feet going, and then hits the burners.
A gain of 17.
You're going to see it right here. JASE McClellan rides the wave, stiff arms the man, keeps his feet going, and then hits the burners. Aggressive Tommy Rees is with the rest of this drive.
They have trust in Simpson to throw it. They'll hand it off to McClellan instead. And he picks up.
Year or later this year. But now he's thrust into action because of their non-trust of the other quarterbacks.
Here's JASE McClellan.
To move the ball down the field, whatever way that was happening.
JASE McClellan bouncing off tacklers. And they drag him down just
on the field, whatever way that was happening.
JASE McClellan bouncing off tacklers. And McClellan is the tailback. And they'll start on the ground. And McClellan dragged down.
The tight end lines up left side of the offensive line. They give it to McClellan right out of the gate. McClellan trying to find some room. He darts to his right and gets up to the line. Black is in motion. They hand the ball off again. It's McClellan again trying to get to the edge. He bounces across the 40. 41 yards for Milroe. In motion is Bond. Milroe looking to throw. Hitches to the left. Trying to set up the screen. McClellan. And he's tripped up but stays on his feet before he's ripped down close to the 38. Motion is Bond. Milroe looking to throw. Hitches to the left. Trying to set up the screen. McClellan. And he's tripped up but stays on his feet before he motion. Behind the line of scrimmage, will set up on him your screen on third down. Third down and long. Milroe has a man open on the outside. He finally finds him. It's McClellan, and McClellan's got a first down, lowers his shoulder, and he's under 10. Now it's at 5. And Milroe hands it off. They give it to McClellan again, and McClellan pounds his way inside the 50.
Free right here. Go up on the linebacker, Coleman. That is not an easy block to stone a linebacker.
Try to make a play.
Second down. They give it off to McClellan. McClellan to his left, got a couple of yards, kept his feet moving. And
so this is interesting because
first down from just outside the 20-yard line. High snap again. They hand it off to McClellan. McClellan gets to the edge, inside the 10, into the end zone. I think they're going to get.
When you're on the perimeter like that, especially as a receiver, they're going to see that tugging and that restriction. You have to be so you take it to the end of the quarter.
Dupree, the tight end in motion, and they do. Breaking the tackle is McClellan, and McClellan's up across the 35.
Gives him a huge opportunity to take back momentum.
They go back to McClellan, and McClellan running hard up the middle. He's got a first down.
Men up front, they slant, take him out, and then McLaughlin does a nice job getting up.
And they'll give it back to McClellan. McClellan gets to the edge. A burst inside the 25. He cuts to his right and gets inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line.
Every guy man on man. Sistrunk, the linebacker, tried to run through. If you run through as a linebacker and you don't make the play in the backfield, then there's nobody there to come.
Play clock down to 2. And they go back to McClellan. McClellan assessing. Breaks one tackle into the end zone. Touchdown.
It's just a counter play. Wasn't even blocked that great. McClellan able to tackle in the backfield, but old school Alabama football. Like it for the Crimson Tide. And
but first down, McClellan is next to Milroe. He'll get it. He sheds a tackler, at least the first time. A flag comes in as he tries to hurdle for an extra yard or two. Backfield, 94 yards on the ground. They pitch it to him. And McClellan trying to get up to the 20-yard line, and the timeout called by Kiffin.
Don't see it because you don't want to risk getting a false start yourself.
They'll give it off to McClellan. And McClellan stopped initially, but this is what he's been doing in the second half. Kept his missed. And a final timeout is called by Lane Kiffin.
He has such a great ability to stay low.
The only meeting they had and how they just needed to come together. We've seen that in the second half.
They give it off to McClellan again, and he gets to the 40, moves the pile close to the 41.
Jalen Milroe, the trigger man at quarterback, out of the shotgun, will hand it off on 1st and 10. They run it between the tackles. McClellan runs for the first down. Touchdown, 1 interception in the red zone. Red zone offense, something they're trying to clean up right now, far from the red zone. They're running,
trying to go from one read to another.
Boots in motion. Milroe with the toss to the wide side of the field. That's McClellan, and he's going to be brought down. Go here in the first half. Law in motion. They're going to hand it off to McClellan. Puts his hat down. Some determined running, relentless. Play and moves the chains again.
And then you got your running back simply picking where he wants to go. Wow, perfect.
They run it again to McClellan. Got about 8 that time. What? Hale out to the top of the screen. He comes back underneath. Complete to his back. McClellan broke a tackle all the way down to the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and goal on the 19-yard catch. Going to hand it off again to McClellan. Keeps those legs churning. Wow, interminable effort by JASE McClellan. Picked up 8 on the play.
Room, the Olympic lifts, the squats, all that leg drive, carrying what, about 1,200 pounds of the.
And here's a look at Milroe.
You got to run blitz Mississippi State. Now's the time.
Touchdown, Alabama. McClellan.
Extra gaps, and when you attack, you can't cover all of them. Wide open middle of the field for McClellan.
They rode him like Seabiscuit on that drive. A methodical, inexorable.
What happens here? They are sending their linebackers, but again, extra gaps to protect, and you get a great block inside by McLaughlin, the center. Not to take anything away from McClellan.
That offensive line, though, did a nice job on that drive.
Crowd knows as well for A&M.
And this time McClellan's got a nice gain. It'll bring up a 3rd.
This is what A&M wants. They want to put Alabama into passing drop-back situation. They'll bring it.
Trying something on the ground, and finally JASE McClellan, the best run of the day, and he's still going.
Yep, ran right by Edgerrin Cooper that time. Watch Cooper come over here and like passing like a train. Zoom right by him.
More positive yardage on that. McClellan run, then negative yardage in the entire first half. He got 15. And for the Alabama quarterback and front wall. They'll try McClellan again. Positive yardage this time as well.
They had Derrick Henry in the backfield.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they'll try to run it. McClellan's had some positive yardage in this second half, and JASE has got years, and so on and so on. And that's down to play. Only took 3 seconds before the timeout. Here's a toss sweep to McClellan. Trying to follow his blockers and trying to hold on to the ball. Maybe got 4 yards. He talked to Jenny about everybody taking a deep breath right now. A&M's out of timeouts. Milroe's in trouble. Going to throw and complete it to JASE McClellan. Did he catch that? If he did, it's a first down.
It's a tremendous play, isn't it? Might be the play of the...
Let's see.
His knee was down, yes.
And the knee comes up as he double clutches.
Wow,
does that change things?
Look at that. If
That's a first for me, guys. I haven't seen one like that. It's kind of an assist by himself to himself, right? So it's just a touch. Nobody's down there. Possession, as you said, both the knees up. Play on, big first.
And 14. McClellan cuts outside behind blockers and got it.
Game that they lost here, week 2. 2nd and 15. Give to McClellan with room. Up to the 30, stiff arming, and a first down. JASE McClellan, who had a
hole off the right side. Got to get JASE McClellan going. I like his vision. I like his ability to get downhill. An excellent block. A nice job there by JASE McClellan.
Here's McClellan again. Positive yardage out to about the 43 for 5 more yards. Arkansas bringing 10 around the line of scrimmage for the handoff here to McClellan, who picks a hole. A good run by McClellan. Nick Saban praised him, and think how many great runs.
We're talking with Coach Saban about that running back room in general, and he loved it. JASE McClellan, Roydell Williams, and some of the young backs as well.
So on 1st and goal, here's McClellan again, pushing the pile down near the 1 yard.
They've played better than the score actually shows.
No, they had those 2 field goals, and then that 79-yard touchdown pass just felt like a backbreaker as McClellan just
actually shows.
No, they had those 2 field goals. Nudie McGlothern didn't play last week because of a concussion. Did try to play early on. But meanwhile, McClellan with another big run.
For 52, Tyler Booker getting movement, paving a path. See this.
Milroe to throw. 1 for his last 9. Gonna dump it off here, threw it behind McClellan, but he makes the first defender miss.
He stayed positive and figured out, how can I get better?
The pitch to McClellan inside the 40 and down to the 35. Here at the 35, and again, Arkansas has to get a stop here. No timeouts left. McClellan turns upfield, breaks the tackle, gets the first down.
Behind him.
So now it's Alabama from the 25. Milroe, nobody there for the fake handoff. He's going to throw short and pick it up out to, and a pickup of 17 for the Alabama offense. Back to the ground game, and the quarter here. Milroe in a pistol set. Going to give it off to JASE McClellan. Trying to get to the second level and backpedals, and his offensive line pushing him for about a 7-yard gain. Burton in the slot. Here's some option. McClellan looking for blockers. Got away. Puts his shoulder down and just about got the first.
Other things, but this time Jermaine Burton does block on the edge. There he is. He handles his guy. That's what you got to do. Be patient. Neck and get a field goal attempt instead of a touchdown.
McClellan nowhere to hide over there. When all was said and done, Beasley another. Isaiah Bond in motion. They keep trying the ground game. This time it works. JASE McCLELLAN in a foot race across midfield. 45. That's the way to start the quarter.
To just 16 yards in the first half. But that is an opening they hadn't seen the whole time of the game.
29 yards. Burton, the motion man. JASE McCLELLAN had a big run to start the third quarter. He's got another nice one here to the 40.
Another drive starter. You know, Josh Heupel went for it on fourth down before.
Time today. JASE McCLELLAN heading to the corner. Touchdown, Alabama. They're in front for the first time.
JASE McCLELLAN does a great job of what they call press, and that draws in that defense. Downhill, attack, and then get outside with his speed.
3:42 remaining third quarter. JASE McCLELLAN.
Little salute to Dupree, number 81 at the edge. Get a good block. Allows McCLELLAN to bounce it out.
JASE McCLELLAN on a toss sweep, trying to get to the edge, got there, and a first down at the 25.
But remember, they had 16 yards rushing in the first half, 68 yards in that third quarter, and you see another effective run on third.
.11:45 and under. 4 to 2nd and 9 in Tennessee territory. McCLELLAN trying to get to the outside. He got there. And a nice run by JASE McCLELLAN, whose second half has been brilliant.
Watch as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then he stutters. Watch him get to his spot inside, and then he goes stop, and then he goes. That takes that pursuit from inside out and gets the corner. JASE McCLELLAN has a real feel on this play. Kind of pushes the hole, and then he has that speed to get.
Almost 8 minutes. And now 6:46 on the clock as they have to start from their own 3. And JASE McCLELLAN almost got away. And a by Alabama. McCLELLAN off the left side.
Tight end, wide receiver.
Quick snap and a toss to JASE McCLELLAN. He got to the edge and got the first down into LSU territory. Yeah.
I don't think he got off to the outside. I think they had 12 anyway.
Alabama went with the quick snap. They got the JASE McCLELLAN switches sides, flanking Jalen Milroe. He's looking left, and now he's in a heap of trouble. He lobs it to McCLELLAN on the run. JASE McCLELLAN down the sideline. Big play on just a little shot put pass from Jalen Milroe.
How did he find him? How is that possible? He was cornered on this play. McCLELLAN is right there, right next to him. He takes on a block, and then he just floats out. He was not supposed to be in the pattern. That is keeping your head up.
42 yards down to the 27 games that's happened. 2nd and 5. JASE McCLELLAN going to be about a yard and a half.
And the abruptness foul for sure, guys.
1st and goal at the 10. JASE McCLELLAN, touchdown Alabama.
Defensive line of LSU is getting handled.
The Terrion Arnold interception. Bond, the motion man that gives to McCLELLAN. Got away from the first guy. their offense and give them at least a chance to work their way back in it here in the fourth quarter. McClellan got a first down. Their offense and give them at least a chance to work their way back in it here in the fourth quarter. McClellan got a first down. Perkins made the tackle.
Third down and 3. McClellan straight ahead, and with that the years with matching up against Bama in this version, a little bit of a bigger task. Milroe going to check down to McClellan out of the backfield, and he's able to get a few yards down. And that's how they turn it over when they had a scoring opportunity. McClellan, look at JASE McClellan slither through. Excellent run by the senior from, I
think, has got to start leaning on Kentucky a little bit. This is where that physicality that Mark Stoops mentioned yesterday.
See today, this game could decide the West. McClellan can't find space out on the perimeter. That is coming up tonight on ESPN. Cannot wait for first down pickup. McClellan straight ahead. JASE McClellan. Heck of a run. And now Tommy Reese, the play caller.
Reach block on the inside right there to open up that hole for McClellan, and that's one of the aspects of this.
After that short gain of 1, 2nd and 9. A handoff by McClellan. And McClellan just shy of the 35.
Said there, because I don't know if there's a better person on the planet at doing that. Find each week, no matter how tough or.
And now a 3 tight end package for Alabama as McClellan. He gets the carry straight up ahead, trying to push the pile, waiting for the signal, and still waiting. Now the late touchdown signal. Second touchdown.
So you just keep on playing, keep chugging those legs. Says forward momentum was not stopped. He just keeps pushing, pushing, pushing. And then a little help of his buddy.
Left tackle, a freshman. And Nick Saban told us. Start. A run up the middle. McClellan. Bang down inside the 40 at the 39. He picks up 26 yards.
Yeah, JASE McClellan's a warrior back there. Top-notch running backs here. It's a pretty decent hole he had to run through as well.
Alabama.
He's being real quiet down there, I'm sure, like T.O., you know.
Look at him bouncing off. JASE McClellan. Still on his feet, brought down inside the 35. What a response for Alabama.
But it was McClellan breaking the tackle of Bo Spearman early. He's dead to rights right in the hole. Bo Spearman couldn't bring him down.
First down from the 31. JASE McClellan blasts through a hole and picks up almost 12. Isaiah Bond in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. JASE McClellan inside the 20 to the 18.
The Alabama line, when we talked to Nick Saban, I said, Coach, what part of the offensive line has come out, part of your team?
They'll run it here. McClellan, little high step and a stiff arm.
That is really nice. That play was designed to go to the right side of the offensive line. McClellan just uses his eyes, patience. You know, you got to go slow to that hole, and then you go.
With Milroe. gets the carry and powers his way out. Good run. 3 wideouts here. Alabama hasn't gone deep yet, and the running game's been working, so they're going to keep working. I block the motion man. It's JASE McCLELLAN on the carry, and good run by JASE. Before Auburn can drag him down. Just again, Alabama will go without a huddle. Milroe short across the middle, good enough for the first down to McCLELLAN.
And then they'll start it. Patience early in a 2-minute drive. 2 timeouts.
From the 43, back to JASE McCLELLAN. Nice move outside, dips inside, and he's got 10 more.
Georgia uses them.
McCLELLAN tried a little fake move to the outside.
Too risky. And McCLELLAN is in the game and has his first carry and gets downhill.
This ball is taking a shot downfield.
It's a low snap and a handoff inside, and McCLELLAN through a crease, a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown Tide. So Alabama make a big play. We'll try to run for it with McCLELLAN, and he'll get there. First down inside the Michigan 45.
81 right there. Good kick out block as well by Law, who we just talked about. Pressure. 1st and 10, positive yards.
McCLELLAN trying to get the edge. The stiff arm thrown on Samerstill, who finally gets him down, but the Tide are rolling now into this down.
They keep working the edges. Through the hole.
1st and goal, playing with tempo. McCLELLAN walks in. Alabama on top. 2nd half for the first time all season.
Plays, and now you get the eyes on the threat of Milroe. It can open it up for the backs, and McCLELLAN for the go-ahead score for the Crimson Tide.
2nd touchdown for McCLELLAN. Had the 34-yarder and the short touchdown here. And McCLELLAN picks his way for about 4. Make the difference. It might have, but Michigan stalled, missed the field goal. And now McCLELLAN spinning free, running hard into Michigan territory. JASE McCLELLAN.
That gets him going, and then great block again by 19 Law. Gets him to that 2nd level. McCLELLAN is tough to bring down.
All 3 of his timeouts could get the ball back, perhaps, if they don't get a first down.
That's right. Alabama trying to get around the 35-yard line of Michigan.
And the catch is made.